delighted for Conor, delighted for the team, delighted for the substitutes that they can come and have an impact. That's what you want. You want players that are disappointed because they want to play and frustrated, of course, but they do it in a good way, ready to help when they come on the pitch. I thought we had a good response in that regard. Group's been really good from the start. So, but delighted for Conor. It's a fantastic strike. He has a lot of respect for Crystal Palace, as you can see by his reaction. But he's a Chelsea player now, and it's a great goal for us.
And as well as his first goal for Aubameyang.
Yeah, and I think an important goal as well. He's been working hard as well to get himself up to Premier League, fitness, and I've been really impressed with him. But all forwards will say it's important for them to score, and it was an important goal for us.
Dylan.
Hi, Graham. Just a couple from me, please. Firstly, a big hurdle for you to overcome, say, first Premier League game and being away. So to come back from behind and to really must be personally great for you. And I just wondered, though, if I may ask about the incident with Thiago Silva and the handball, lots of debate around it and lots of frustration from Palace, and I wonder whether you think someone that might be justified.
Yeah, well, on a personal level, it's just nice to get the first win under the belt, so to speak. Really pleased with the players because the pattern has been started quite well in away from home and then conceding, and not getting the 3 points and not getting any points. So they could have felt sorry for themselves. They didn't. They kept going. They're pushing in the game. It was a tight game. We've edged it. It probably could have gone either way, in fairness, but that's just how difficult it is here at Crystal Palace. In regards to the Thiago incident, it was probably a 50-50 one that we've come on the right side of. I don't think it's one that we certainly have been fortunate with. I think the fact that it's quite way away from the goal has probably helped us a little bit, and maybe there's recovering defenders, but I can understand Patrick's frustration.
Neil.
What made you change the shape of the team for the Salzburg game?
Well, we lost Mark, and also just felt that in this game that a back four would be better for us. So that was part of the thinking.
Okay.
Are you likely to keep changing the shape of the team? Do you think it's the same issues for a smaller club like Brighton to a bigger club like Chelsea? The same issues. It's positive to keep changing the shape.
Well, you need to be careful with change because things have to be consistent. How we play, I think, is consistent, but at the same time, we've got 12 matches in 6 and a bit weeks, so it's very difficult to keep a consistency in terms of selection there. We have to keep open-minded, but in terms of you need some consistency, you need some in terms of how it looks and what you're trying to do on the pitch. But at the same time, we have to still pick a team that we think can win.
Okay, at the back.
Hi, Graham.
Hi.
Both managed Brighton here many times in the past at Selhurst Park. Do you feel a different type of pressure coming here and managing Chelsea against Palace at Selhurst Park? Is there any kind of different type of pressure or the same kind of pressure?
Well, there's pressure and expectation is increased because of Chelsea standing in the football hierarchy. That's what it is. But there's that's why I take the challenge. That's why I'm here. And regardless of what you guys ask me and the narrative that comes from you, I tend to just focus on the job I have and working with the players and trying to help them improve and try and help them win. And thankfully, I've got off to a decent start, but I know there's a long way ahead.
Okay, we'll do 2 more on today's. Jacob, and then at the back.
You seem to be maybe thanking or embracing Kepa at the end. Obviously, he had a difficult time at Chelsea since he's come in, but there were some big saves today. Do you think today when he's taking his chance with Edouard injured?
I thought he did really well. I agree with you. He made a couple of big saves. But also I thought his distribution in terms of his decision-making at times was really strong. So you need players to ultimately to step up and to perform, and Kepa did that today, so really happy for him.
Okay, last one, the back.
And Ben Chilwell as well came in today as well. He's had a bit of a difficult start with not getting into the Chelsea team, and also didn't feature in the international break as well. So happy with his performance today.
Yeah, and it's not an easy place to play because they put two wingers up against him at different times. Zaha, they're hard to control. It's his first 90 minutes in the Premier League, but he had 90 minutes behind closed doors before he went off to the international break. He's come back from a long injury, but he's fantastic attitude, great kid. Really enjoyed working with him.